I will present myself quickly. My name is Lola Bukonda. I am from Democratic Republic of Congo, and I'm doing my studies in Morocco since 8 years now in computer science. Currently, I'm pursuing my PhD degree in Mohammedia School of Engineers. Today, I will present you my paper entitled Predictive Analysis Using Machine Learning, Review of Trends and Methods. My presentation will follow this outline. First of all, I will talk about the context and the objective of this paper, which I subdivided in 3 parts. For a better understanding, I will tell you one aspect of my PhD thesis, and after it, we'll talk about the contribution of this paper to my thesis, and finally, the contribution of this paper to the global research community. The second part will focus on research methodology used in this paper to reach the result presented in. I will tell you the scientific database is used, article criteria for article selection, format for presenting results. And to finish, I will present you some results of my research. So let us talk about the one aspect of my PhD thesis. For my PhD thesis, I want to set up what I call an EPS, which means an epidemics prediction system. And in this epidemic prediction system, I will use AI methods, for instance, machine learning. And I have done a literature review to choose the most suitable method for my case, my use case. This literature review is the outcome of this literature review is this paper, and this paper will help any researcher wanting to use machine learning to choose the most suitable method for his use cases by providing him some clues. What research methodology I have used? In this literature review, I have included 30 papers. To do this, I have consulted 3 scientific databases. First of all, Science Direct, IEEE Explore, Springer Link, and these 3 scientific databases have given me a huge number of papers, more than 1030. And to choose which papers will be included in my review, I've considered the 5 years, the papers published in 5 last years, and I consider only papers published in peer-reviewed journals. In my review, I present my results in many categories. I'm going to give you 5 categories of my results. The first one is ML type of learning used for predictive analysis. You will see also fields of application of machine learning method for predictive analysis. There is also rate of use of ML methods by type of learning. There is also rate of use of ML methods by application fields, and you can see also rate of use of all studying machine learning methods. Here is some results of my review. The first one is that my review has showed that supervised learning is the most type of learning used for predictive analysis with machine learning. You can see here in this picture that supervised learning has 70% for himself, followed by unsupervised learning, and there is also some papers with semi-supervised learning, but I have not found paper or a researcher doing predictive analysis with reinforcement learning. So this is a first clue in the choice of a method to use when we want to do predictive analysis with machine learning. The second one is the fields, the field of application. My review have showed that medicine is the most used field for machine learning to do predictive analysis. And another result, the last one I will give you for this presentation, is the rate of use of whole study machine learning methods. In my paper, in this review, I have studied more than 23 methods, and I have seen that artificial neural network is the most used machine learning methods for doing predictive analysis. I know that some researchers in artificial intelligence don't put INN in ML methods, they put it in deep learning methods, but I've done the choice to consider INN like a ML method. So this is all for the results I will give you in this presentation, but you can see more results in my paper. You can see even results like by fields. In my paper, you can find which ML method is most used in your field, in medicine, in social science, in geography, and so on and so forth. To conclude, what I will say that I'm going to tell you how to consider the result of this paper. The result presented in my review does not dictate which method to choose, but rather what methods other researchers around the world are using in a specific discipline to do predictive analysis. There is no better methods for all use cases. There is no better method that suits for all use cases, but this review will give you clue to choose the most suitable method for your use cases. And the last thing to know is that the ML methods could depend closely on the specification of the problem regardless of its domain. By the way, and so I say you thanks for attention.
Is there any question on this work? So if there is no question, I have one. Actually, I'm very surprised by the result, but one of your results is that no, you didn't find any paper for predictive analysis reinforcement learning. Is this really true? I found a lot of papers using predictive analytics, using reinforcement learning for predictive analytics.
Okay.
How do you explain this?
Maybe because you know, when you are doing a review, you have something in mind. In my mind, I was looking for a method for a classification problem. So when I was doing my review, I was very interested by classification. And yeah, you know, reinforcement is not usually classification. They use it to solve, I think, regression problem and some harder problem. I see reinforcement, they use it mostly to